This is Gary Atencia with CNTV, and today we're in Westminster, Colorado. I am here at Ania Mikol Photography. Since 2007, she has been upholding a family tradition of photographic excellence. Thank you for joining me here today, Ania. Let's start off, first of all, obviously being brought up in the photographic world. You decided to continue on with that tradition, quite honestly, a family tradition that spans over multiple continents. Why did you decide to go forward?
I am originally from Poland, and my dad was a photographer. He had a studio, and so did his father and great father. And I actually said I will never ever become a photographer, and became a nurse first. Then about 2007, I decided that, I have an eye for this and I can do this. And, nursing was great, but it wasn't making me happy. And when I started photography, everything changed. And I just knew right away that's my passion.
We have cameras at our fingertips all the time now. We have basically on the iPod, on the iPhone, on our laptops, but yet we still understand the importance of hiring a professional to capture these great moments for us. Why do you think that is?
The reason why you need a professional, because we do have that experience behind us. We know all about lighting. And it's not about just snapping a picture. It's about making you look good and preserving the memories. A lot of people tell me they wish they had more pictures. They wish they had more family pictures. Because what happens, we take snapshots on our phone and then they're gone. You never see them again. Even when people ask about digital files, they put them in their drawer. They never look at them again. What's important is having family heirlooms, having them hanging and enjoying them for generations to come. Because there's not a better gift to your children than a portrait of the whole family, because one day you'll be gone and your kids will have nothing left. And who knows, with digital age the way it is, and we all know what happened to tapes and floppy disk. Hello, that doesn't exist anymore. But what does is the images.
One of the things why people turn to a professional, quite honestly, is the equipment they use. Share with us some of the tools that you use, not only on the front end in capturing, but on the back end, to be able to turn some of these dream portraits into a reality.
We invest a lot of time and money into the equipment, from cameras, lighting. And that's not just it. When you snap a picture, you're not finished. You need to transfer them into the computer. You need to have editing software. It used to be a dark room and you had paper and enlargers. Now you have software. So actually and the cost is pretty significant. And so when you do come into a photographer, it's not just, you're not paying them just for snapping that picture. It's all the time and hours involved. Anytime on a family session, you can be looking from, 4 to 8 hours worth of work before, that's done, before the people come in and see them.
In order to really create that properly and establish a relationship, you need some time. How long are your sessions that you like spending with your subjects?
It depends on a session. For our newborn, which is usually within 6 to 10 days of being born, we set a time 2 hours. And it's not 2 hours of shooting. It's about, it's all about the mom. I like to nurture the mom. When mom comes in here, she'll nurse the baby. I'll give her a little bappy and a cover, and she'll nurse the little one. Then, of course, poop happens. So, you have to change the baby, they'll pee and poop. And so we set a lot of time to make sure that the mom is comfortable, that the baby is comfortable. Then what I do, I tell them I'm their babysitter for next 2 hours, and I take over the baby. We put them in the studio, and because of my nursing experience and having my own children, moms feel very comfortable in handing over their babies to me.
Speaking of comfortable, obviously you've chosen to have a home studio. What did you have in mind here when you put the facility together? Because it's very comforting and welcoming. Is that what you were hoping for?
When people come in, I wanted to see the warmth, so they feel comfortable. So it's not just, walls and windows, and it just feels very nice. So they feel at home. What I wanted for them to look when they come in, so it's not just somebody's basement. It is a residential studio. It's well thought out. It is designed to make clients feel comfortable.
Why don't we touch on some of these life moments that you're able to capture for us? And why not start with the beginning of it all? Maternity portraits. Are you able to provide?
Oh, yes, we do start with maternity portraits. What I hear a lot is that women really regret not having their maternity portraits taken. Pregnancy is only 9 months, but those images will last a lifetime. And they're gorgeous. And I do it in a way so it's beautiful. When they look at themselves, they go, wow, I really do look good. And, because people come in, they're like, oh, gosh, I don't feel good. I don't know if I want to have a portrait taken. But when I tell them that they're going to love them, they come here and they cry. They cry when they see them, because they cry not because they don't like them. They cry because oh my gosh, Ania, these are gorgeous.
Let me ask you, are you able to incorporate siblings into those maternity as well as even dad?
Yes, of course. If it's their first baby, obviously we'll incorporate the dad. If it's a second, third, fourth child, we do incorporate the whole family.
Obviously, how you make that possible for folks is through your Baby Kids Club. Tell me about that. What does that consist of?
Okay, great. Yeah, we do have a baby club, and it starts with actually a maternity session. Then we do the newborn within the first 6 days, 4 months, closer to 5 months when they're on their belly and they can hold their head up really nice. Because what I'm trying to accomplish is show off the stages of the babies. So after 4 months, we do the 8 months because they're sitting or crawling, and then 1 year they're standing or walking.
I see behind me here basically some beautiful outdoor portraits as well of families, complete families. Obviously, that is something you do. Do you also enjoy going out on location with folks?
Yes, I do. I like that quite a bit because it gets me out of my studio, gets me going outdoors. I bring an assistant with me that does my lighting, and then I get to interact with the family. And it's amazing because I get to capture that for them. And, I know that they will have that hanging forever in their homes, and then they will get to pass this down. So I see families grow. I mean, I have people come back to me over and over. They understand the value of photography because with family portraiture or, with babies, it only increases in value as the time passes by.
Speaking of kids growing up, like you just talked about, obviously before they head out of the house, we're talking about senior photography. Tell me what you offer there.
Yes, we do. High school seniors, we capture them before their senior year. So they start in their junior year, usually beginning of the year, and we have a model program where girls or guys come in. They have their model sessions, and it's more of like a high fashion shoot. And then they will go out to their friends, and they will talk about the studio. When they bring their friends to the studio, they will get credits for referring their friends. And for other high school seniors that come in, we make it all about them. It's their individuals, no images alike. We go to different locations. They can incorporate their cars, their sports, whatever they're into. And with the sessions, they actually also, we do offer, with the high school senior sessions, they do get family session complimentary because those kids will go to college and we don't know when they're, when they're coming back, what's going on. So it's very nice.
So a very customized approach you take with each person that walks through the door. Let me ask you, as a female photographer, are you able to offer women the very popular boudoir photography or even fashion?
I think it's an excellent way to show women how beautiful they are. And it's not about just being sexy, it's about being confident, showing off that, hey, look, I'm gorgeous, I'm beautiful, no matter how many kids I've had or if I'm a little bit bigger. I mean, I had ladies that came in here, they're in their 60s. And of course, I have ladies that come in their 20s. And, some ladies, their husbands passed away and they want to go out there. And one lady told me, Ania, I'm going on senior.com.
Take a look at the bottom of the screen, folks. What you're going to see is her website. On the website, you're going to see some great images. We've already been tantalizing you with a lot of those right there on the screen as well. But you're also going to see a lot of galleries that she has broken down and shared with you what she has done. You can also check out her blog. The blog is basically a very candid way to take a look a little bit more of what she does there as well. And you'll also be able to see some of the sessions. She has priced everything real simplified for you so you can understand. Do understand we're talking about an investment. An investment is something that gives you value back and enjoyment for years to come. So like she said earlier, it's not something that's going to be done today and then it's gone. That's what I consider to be a cost and not an investment. We have spoke very much about the emotional side of photography as far as families, but quite honestly, photographs are used every day in marketing, in business. Are you able to offer networking images or executive portraiture for folks?
Yes, we do. We actually do that quite a bit, and we offer special pricing just for executive portraits. So people come in, they can again have hair and makeup done before the session. We do have a makeup artist that's on staff, and I make them feel very comfortable and actually tell them in which angles and how to sit or how to stand to portray, the confidence. They want to look approachable. If you look at somebody's business card and it's a snapshot taken with an iPhone, that doesn't look very professional. So coming in for business headshots, it's very affordable. You do get digital files to use for social networking sites, to use on your business or a website or a business card. It's definitely worth it.
As a businesswoman yourself, how has it been important for you to partner up with PPA and basically give back to your community?
Yes, I'm a member of Professional Photographers of America. Their philanthropic organization is Operation Smile, which is a global organization that helps children with facial deformities, cleft lip and cleft palate. So when a child is born here in the States and has a cleft palate, they have a surgery immediately. It's covered right away, and the child lives a normal life. You could never tell. In other countries, let's say like Africa or India or Vietnam, those kids don't have access to healthcare. A lot of the kids actually die before the age of 1 because they cannot nurse, they cannot eat. So what I do once a year, little mini sessions. People come in, donate $24, and in turn, they get a 15-minute session and a portrait. And that way, the money goes to Operation Smile. If we only photograph 10 people, I save one child's life. One surgery is only $240. So if we photograph 20 people, we save 2 children's life. And that's what we just did. We photographed 20 people, actually 24 people over last couple days. And I'm happy to say we'll be saving 2 children's lives.
In one word, how does that make you feel?
Just really good. Oh my gosh, you can't describe it. You really can't.
Wonderful. Take a look at the bottom of the screen, folks. You're going to basically see the website once again. Like I said, go there, check out the galleries. They're going to get basically your creative juices flowing, get you some great ideas so you can sit down, speak with her in a consultation, decide what it is you want. Remember, this is a family tradition that has stood the test of time. This is Gary Atensi with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.